right, how y'all doing tonight? Ready for some jokes? All right, so I am going to be your host tonight. My name is Monét. I also go by Hypno Goddess. Thank you, thank you. Our original host, Sean, is still in the building tonight, but he cannot speak. Apparently, some bad cat got his tongue. So, yeah, I don't know about that, bro. All the black people here will be served last, not because of anything racist, but whenever we eat, we get sleepy. So I want everyone to stay awake for our headliner tonight. He's awesome. His name is Jason. So, how have you guys been? Yeah? All right. Well, if you haven't been here before, I see just a couple new faces. I am a naturopathic doctor and a hypnotist. I just graduated medical school last year. So with that being said, when I told my parents that I was having a residency, this is not what the fuck they really wanted me to do. But I told them this is not easy. It's actually hard. It's kind of like sleeping with a young guy. I got to come up with new stuff every week. So it's pretty difficult. Have you guys, let me ask y'all a question. Have you ever felt like the universe was just messing with you? Like life was like a movie? Yeah. Me and my friend of 10 years broke up in like 5 minutes. It was crazy. And of course it was due to Facebook, you know. Facebook breaks up all relationships. But she had wrote on Facebook, this is the worst day of my life. I can't believe it. I can't believe she's gone. R.I.P. Mom. And I had accidentally liked and laughed at the status, and my phone was on 1%. Yeah, it was pretty bad. So I'm going to go plug up my phone. I went back in my room. By the time I walked out, the phone was blowing up. She was ready to cuss me out. She was sounding like Juvenile. She was like, oh, you think you funny because you a comedian, huh? You think you just get by with anything, huh? What do you got to say for yourself, huh? I was like, well, first of all, my phone died like your mom did. I'm sorry. I apologized. But I guess that didn't keep our friendship together, right? So we're not friends right now. I've been liking Arizona since I've lived here. Are any of y'all Arizona natives? Yeah, been here for a while. I moved here just for medical school, but the past 5 years was pretty cool until last summer. Last summer was extremely hot. Wasn't it hot? Right. I was like getting dehydrated. I was seeing like mirages and stuff. I was seeing things I never saw before, like white people with ashy lips. It's like, what the fuck? And then Arizona, y'all got this crackhead water that leaves like white residue behind on everything. So all the drain holes look like Tyrone Bigum's mouth. It's kind of gross. It's pretty dang on gross. And I also don't like these self-driving cars because if I'm seeing mirages and stuff, I know those sensors aren't working right all the time. So I'm always scared when I'm driving on the side of them. But let's see. I'm still waiting on people to come in here tonight. Speaking of dehydration, I got to tell y'all a little bitty story. So since I am a doctor, one time I was in the clinic, and this girl came in for headaches. Any ladies getting headaches? Ladies get headaches? Well, apparently headaches aren't just for dehydration. It's for the side effect of having good vagina. Yes, it is. But you can't just walk around acting like you got good vagina, right? You got to be classy and humble about it, right? Sometimes you got to let your man throw his hot dog down a few hallways first and let him come on back to you and figure it out for himself. So I first found out that I had good vagina when I just kept hearing the little change from the Cash App notification just going off for no reason all the time. I just felt like Super Mario, like coins just falling out the sky. It's like, dang. I'm going to try to be humble about it. Maybe my exes are just proud of how far I've come along in life. But no, I'm like, it probably is this cat. But I also found out I had good vagina because one night I was walking down the street and one of those Waymos, the self-driving car, was following me with all its doors open and the tailpipe sticking straight up. And it was playing Bitch Get In My Car by 50 Cent. And I was like, this little freaky ass car. But at least the sensors are working, right? It knows what good pussy is, at least. Anyway, any ladies clap for your good pussy if you got some? Anybody? No? Not gonna clap? Just me? All right. I'm having a little bit of deja vu in here. This room is kind of reminding me of my vagina because, like, look at this nice intimate setting, right? Look at these tight, dark walls and everything, right? We got the live stream going. It's looking just like my vagina in here. This tickle your bone. These kind of look like black lips right here. Kind of looks like every now and then you might like see an asshole inside of it. Oh, anyway. Ladies. I always speak to my ladies. I don't know if it's the younger the chicks or the dumber the chicks, right? But they keep putting all this stuff on their fingernails. It's crazy. It's ridiculous. I shook this girl's hand one time, and I thought she was handing me baby toys. She had, like, candy canes and plastic bears and all type of shit from the Dollar Tree all glued on her fingernails. I'm like, girl, that's just too much. I think she even had her EBT card pressed into her fingernails because she was just scanning groceries with her fingernails, like, boop. I was like, I don't know if that's smart or dumb. But I can't stand talking to them because they always say something really dumb and they're trying to sound smart. So this one girl was like, if you put the R in hoe, it means something totally different. And I was like nigger? Like hoe, whore? Like tomato? I don't know, just really, really dumb. And these chicks need to stop wearing these lace fronts right here because it's like eating up their hairline. I don't know if you guys know about lace fronts, but they're gluing it like right over the headline, right? So one time this girl comes into my clinic and her hairline looked like some raw bacon. Like it was really gross. So I was like, you need to stop wearing these. Her head looked like half dead. Like I thought she was like looking like a zombie or something like that. Do y'all know who Sexy Red is? Have y'all heard of this new rapper named Sexy Red? I'm sure her hairline looks like that too. She's pretty disgusting looking. I think the red stands for irritation and inflammation or something because she's just a nasty looking chick. And I really think these kids are starting to become slow from these old moms who keep freezing their eggs and like the eggs are like half unthawed or something. I call them freezy preemies. Like, this is the generation of freezy preemie babies. And I like to tell them things like fun but hard facts. So I'm like, don't get your post-nut clarity in the abortion clinic. It's not where you want to get it, okay? It's giving hell no. You got to talk to them like how they understand. I'm like, pay attention to the red flags. All right, so basically it was mostly comedians in here, and now we got a full fucking audience. So give it up for the audience that just walked in here. That is what's up. All right, so y'all ready for all these amazing comedians that we have tonight? They are gonna give you their best, and what I need you guys to do is be supportive for all of them, okay? Even if they suck. All right? Hey, you wanted someone to support y'all when you made your dumbass decisions, got married, had your kids, all those things like that. So, give a very loud round of applause for Mr. Max Cano.
Thank you, man. Please keep it going for Monét. Oh, yeah. So, it's great to be here at Tickle Your Bone Comedy, guys. And for a low price of $5, they got a guy in the back who will tickle your bone personally, okay? If you know what I mean, okay? And it's going to be Sean, okay? He has the most tender of touches, all right? Yeah, actually, I like it around here because it's really rock and roll, right? Like, last time I used this microphone, I got herpes and a coke addiction, okay? So I can't wait till the end of the night. So, I was hanging out with my wife and a couple of buddies, right? And they wanted to do an escape room. And I'm a cheapskate, so I was like, we can escape at home, thank you. Like, we don't need to be doing that, right? Yeah, I looked at my girl, I was like, hey, if you really want to, I can chain up the doors, I'll tie you up, and I'll just leave you there biting down on a knife. Free of charge. Free of charge. Okay? And I will be playing video games the whole time, so we're both having fun. Okay? Doesn't that sound fun? Yeah, it's kind of confusing because a lot of women in my life have told me that they're afraid of being abducted, right? But then they'll pay top dollar to escape out of a room. I'm like, you're sending mixed signals here, ladies, just to let you know. Yeah, it's confusing, but it might be because I'm not a woman, right? It's a different experience. Like one time I was at a stoplight and a car broke down in the middle of the intersection, right? Everyone was calm, all was good. But then a lady came out in tight booty shorts, and then it was the apocalypse, guys. Like cars started doing U-turns, planes were coming down. One guy came in surfing on a tsunami, dude. It was scary. Guys, I'm telling you, there were so many fellas helping her push her car. She had more horsepower than what the car came with, okay? Just think about that, all right? Thank you very much, all right. Be honest, like if I heard that booty shorts was the new pandemic, guys, we'd be dead within a week. I'm telling you right now, all right? Like I go home to my wife, be like, oh no, it looks like you caught the booty shorts, didn't you, baby? Looks like we're gonna have to quarantine for 14 days, aren't we? You won't be escaping out of this room, I'll tell you that much. Stupid. All right, moving on. So I wanted to join the Army once because one of their commercials really inspired me, right? Like what happened was a guy fell down and he scraped his knee. So a lady ran all the way inside, got a first aid kit, ran all the way back outside, and then put a Band-Aid on him. And then she stood up and then was in full camouflage. I was like, what? What's going on? I was like, is it that easy? I don't have to be brave or bold or nothing? Hell yeah. Let's do this. I was holding elevators for people, and I was like, yeah, I got this stuff. I can protect our country. I can do that. Next. New jokes, folks. All right. So the military, they've been shooting at UFOs lately, and we've been just putting it under the rug. We don't really care. But yeah, but I believe that aliens, they arrive on Earth all the time, right? And I know exactly how it goes, so let me tell you. So what happens is an alien ship lands, and then the government shows up. Then the aliens say something like, we would like to guide you through the infinite, through peace, love, and knowledge. And then the government goes, oh, that's cute, nice. You guys come here alone? Oh, you did? Okay. That's it. That's about how it goes. And they go, wait, accept that alien, please? Yes. Yeah, the one with the 11 titties? Yes. We save those for Elon Musk. Okay. All right. Yeah, like how do you think we keep his cooperation? Honestly, it's like, hey, the guy loves titties in prime numbers. I don't get it either, but that's how it goes. That's how it goes. Actually, I think Elon should be worried because then he used to date Amber Heard, and I'm just saying she's been awfully quiet since that Johnny Depp thing. I'm just saying she might get desperate and go after Elon. Yeah, I can see it. I can see her on the stand right now. She's going, and then Elon, he got his rocket. Let's make it happen, Captain. Come on. I'm bored out here. Come on now. So the older I get, the more dark secrets my mom tells me that I wish she hadn't told me. Because like the other week, she came to me. She's like, Mijo, I got to tell you something. When I was pregnant with you, I kept having seizures, right? So I had to take medicine. But I asked the doctor later on, and he said, I shouldn't have been taking that medicine while I was pregnant with you. And I was like, okay, thank you. And there's nothing else. No more information. Just letting loads of dark secrets on me. And I looked it up, guys. I looked it up. And it said that I was twice as likely to have autism. And I've been milking that as much as possible, dude. Like every time I'm in trouble, I'm like, please be patient with me. I'm twice as likely to be autistic, so please, I'm just waiting on the results. Just be patient. And if it turns out that I am autistic, I will be using it like a superpower, okay? Like every time I'm in a tight bind, I just go, oh, I'm sorry, I gotta get out of here. My autism is flaring up. And that's it. And that's my time, guys. Thank you very much. Monét.
All right, give it up for Max Cano again, y'all. That is what's up. If you are on child support or if you have student loans, do not come up here because the government will find out. Sean has this live streaming, and anybody on the run does not want to come up here. So, did you guys know I was in the middle of transitioning? Yep. Does it look like it? No, not at all. Apparently, just getting older means you're transitioning anyway. So, I'm switching genders. I got this fucking chin hair growing right here. My voice is deepening, and my lips are hanging down like two saggy balls, you know? But it's all good. Some of you fellas look like you're transitioning up in here, too. But anyway, I typically don't trust anybody who has two first names, but this guy is pretty freaking funny. So I want you guys to give a big, loud round of applause for Peter Jordan.
Thank you. What's up, Brigett? Keep it going for your host, the Hypno Goddess. She's a man. She said it. She's a dude. My name is Peter. I just got back from a tour. And by tour, I mean doing open mics in other places. I did travel recently, and traveling with ADD is tough because like everyone's fucked up. Like even with ADD, it's like you still have ADD when you're drunk. So it's not like the ADD just goes away. And I can't just snort Adderall to like get right. So I gotta go to the bathroom a lot. I just go to the bathroom just to stand there. I just stand there, look around. You gotta like time. You don't want people to think you're taking a shit. You don't want people to think you're a terrorist. Sometimes I come out with a tampon just to be like, yeah, I'm glad you guys supply these. Thank you. The Hypno Goddess was talking about transitioning. And I don't have any jokes about that. But I was in Seattle. I had a show in Seattle, and you got to be careful. People get offended easily. Some people are sensitive. I'm not saying which people, but some people. And someone asked me what my pronouns were, and I got offended. I'm like, dude, I'm not making it obvious, bro. You saying I'm bitch made? Like, what the fuck? I was upset. Can someone explain to me they, them? Someone explain that to me. Okay. I forgot we're in Peoria. I forgot where I'm at. My parents got divorced. Anyone here have divorced parents? Yeah. That's an easy. We all know the stats. How old are they how old were you when they got divorced? 7. Damn. That sucks. My parents waited till I was 30. I don't know. I don't know what's worse. And for a while, like, I thought I missed out. 2 birthdays, 2 Christmases, the manipulation. I missed out on a lot. But I thought about it, and I'd rather find out it wasn't my fault at 30 than knowing it was my fault at 7. I've never met my real dad either. Never met my bio dad, and not bragging, but if you're keeping score, I'm up. Having 2 dads makes me the whitest person here. But losing 2 dads makes me the blackest, for sure. I'm a father myself. I stuck around for mine, though. It was tough. Every day it gets tougher. Anyone here got kids? Anyone? Yes, how many? 3? God, three's weird, you know? You only have more than one because you had the first one, you know? Like, that's math. I don't know if I want to have a second one. My kid's an asshole. He doesn't deserve a sibling, but children are a direct reflection of their parents, so maybe it's my fault. But if I do have 2 kids, he gets twice as much screen time. Each kid gets an hour. That's math, also math. And if I'm being real honest, 1 kid is way easier to abandon than 2 kids. Also math. We go on a lot of walks. Me and my son go on a lot of walks. And we get some weird looks from the neighbors when we go on walks. It's probably because I'm smoking a blunt, but that's nobody's business. And he doesn't smoke, dude. He's 2, okay? He doesn't smoke. He just has small hands, so he can break the weed up better than I can. He can roll a nice tight blunt. I'm fucking proud of you, mijo. Good shit. I think we should, I think we already do, but I think we should treat people with disabilities different. People get tight when I say that. I didn't say retard. Okay, relax. I said disabilities. And we still do. Like, I don't know if you know what radio is or, you know, love on the spectrum, but no one agrees with me? Okay. There's no retards on The Bachelor? There's, you know? All right. Thank you for that honest feedback. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. We used to treat people differently, though. Like, if you had leprosy, you were gone. You were banished from the kingdom. If you had a hunchback, you know, like the only job you could have was the bell tower, you know? It's fucked up. If you had syphilis or herpes, you were good because you were a hoe. You had some value associated, some value tied to that. I think we should put the hose on the bell tower, personally. I think that'd be a great Disney flick. The hose of Notre Dame would be sick, dude. You can't like set your clock to it, you know? You're like, oh shit, it's 12 o'clock. No, bro, it's 12:05. You know these hoes are always late, bro. You can't. I got a new job at a call center. Anyone here work at a call center? Okay, a bunch of you just lying. I know where I'm at, all right? I know the test scores. 49th, yes. I read somewhere that they put a bunch of call centers here because of the test scores, so. And that's the only part I read. It was one sentence. It was a lot. I got tired, dude. I took a nap. I've had some call center jobs and they all suck. Some people care about their jobs so fucking much, bro. It's hard, man. Like they have like the spirit, like they wear the shirts and shit, and they're fat as fuck, you know. Like they give a fuck about their job. It's on, like the place I work at now has Bring Your Dog to Work Day. Every Wednesday. Every Wednesday you can bring your dog to work. Neutered or not, bring your dog to work, bro. People letting their dogs' nuts hang in the office, bro. It's like, get this Chocolate Labs fucking nutsack out of my cubicle, please. I'm about to go to HR. I feel fucking afraid. This place I work, they have a Safari Bucks game. It's a call center, and that's a shooting game. That's, you know, shooting. I don't think that's an appropriate place to have that. It's like always a bunch of like middle-aged white guys just competing and shit. They have camo on. They put their camo on before they play. The last thing we need is white dudes getting better at shooting moving targets. That's the last thing we need. I got real high before this set. Anyone here smoke weed? Beautiful. Okay, good company. I don't know. I read that there was a dispensary on the East Coast that had fentanyl laced weed. Yeah. Rhode Island, shouts out. I was upset. That's a long way to drive for some fire ass weed. That's some good shit. What is that, Keith? It's like, nah, bro, that's fentanyl. You're gonna be different forever after this blunt. I like how people don't trust fruit and vegetables grown unless it says organic, but they don't give a fuck where the weed comes. They don't give a fuck. Like, that shit ain't regulated. They're spraying all kinds of shit, and I smoke it. Okay, I'm just as bad as you guys. But while I'm smoking it, I'm like, what are they putting in here? Is this trying to make my taint smaller? What is going on, dude? If I'm being honest, what I don't like is dispensaries. That's what I don't like. They got like a Dutch bro energy. You walk in there, what are you doing after this? It's like, what do you think I'm doing after this, bro? Some dude in tie-dye Crocs and a Jedi braid, you know, trying to tell me he's got fire. I'm like, your name badge says Skyler. What the fuck? I don't know. What I'm saying is I really miss like fearing for my life when I was buying drugs. I really, you know, going to a trap house is different. You don't know what's going to be there. An iguana, a pit bull, their mom. You don't know who's going to be there. I like feeling like I'm going to die right before I smoke some weed. I like that. That's why I go to Circle K. Fuck UT. Circle K has like a sketchy vibe that I just thrive on. You know, someone could get stabbed at any second in any Circle K on any given day. Drug house is cool. They always got like a pit bull chained to the bench press in the corner of the room you're all sitting in. I like that. And every good drug dealer has a gun, right? We know this. Every great drug dealer has a samurai sword, right? They just take that shit out, cut lines with it, open past due bills. I think a lot, but I just smoke weed. I don't think about anything that matters, like how to pay my bills or, you know, make more money. It's always like, how does the moon control the tides? And like, why do dogs have toothpaste? And like, I figured it out. It's because all these dogs are owned by white girls, right? And fucking Sean. And all these white girls want to do is make out with their dog, right? You ever seen these girls at the breweries just fucking open mouth kissing a golden retriever? Am I the only one? Okay. I still came, but it was awkward for everyone at the brewery. Oh man. How long do I have up here? I feel like I've been up here for an eternity. That's okay. Oh, you're sick. Yeah, you're sick, dude. You're fucking sick. 1 minute? Okay. Well, I don't know. Y'all have a good night. Thank you for your patience. Yeah.
All right, give it up for Peter Jordan, y'all. That was pretty good. Y'all having a good time? All right, so I'm going to just need y'all to calm down. This huge audience that just walked in here. There's like 100 people just walked in here. Just give them space. Give them space. Let them come on in. All right, because they can't see what's back there. So, for this next comic, all I'm going to say is Jack and Jill went up the hill, and Jason was already there to bang her. So, go ahead and clap it up for Jason Hill.
Yeah. Bangin' Jill, huh? All right. Thanks for the assumption that I would have sex with anyone. I appreciate that. Or anyone would have sex with me, I guess. I don't know. What's up? Oh, okay, good. Yeah. We all hate the D-backs in here. Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, no. Why'd I say that? Let's turn this around. Oh man, what's up? Okay, I'll start. I'll start with my favorite old trick I've got for you. kicking this thing off, I have this thing that I can do where I can hear a name, any name, and I can sing a song with that name in it. So you'd be like Caroline, and I'd be like, Sweet Caroline. Ba, ba, ba. You get it. All right. So I just need a name.
Jillian. No.
Say it again.
Jillian.
One more time.
Jillian.
All right, I heard Roxanne, so. A 1, 2, 3. Sweet Roxanne. Ba, ba, ba. Great job. If we were a little whiter and a little drunker, the whole room would have been singing. We're working on it. It's good. No, I'll do a real one. One more time, for real. What was the name?
Roxanne.
No, real. What was it?
Jillian.
All right, I heard Jesus Christ. Great choice. Let's jam. I sat on the chord. Jesus Christ was the song. It was the name. You got to sit like this when you're gonna jam. If you guys know the words, feel free to sing along. Jesus, come on, lift up your hands. All right. I really tried to sell it with the sitting backwards on the chair, but I guess you guys aren't grooving with the Lord tonight. Is that what's happening? I'm gonna do the rest of my set. Crotch open. Now you're getting some views on this bad boy, right? Give it up. Something's happening. What is this? No, this is good. No, I did. I was trying to see. I've been trying to work in some Jesus songs into the act, just because I feel like I have a youth pastor vibe. Like I feel like people look at me and they're like, you know, I could come out to him. You know what I mean? You're still going to hell, but I'll listen to you. What's important, no matter what you masturbate to, what's important is that I'm disappointed in you. That's what you need to know. All right, I'm going to get up. I can't stay like that for too long. I'll get stuck. All right. And a boner would be, I don't want to have a boner on the live stream. Not again. Oh, man. No, okay, no. I do. What was I talking about? Jesus. I think that's the thing with that is a very, like, you can sing, like, that's a good Christian music. You can just say the name over and over again and then, like, whisper your sins and you got a concert going. That's pretty fun. I do that, but just with my cat. Anybody else just sing praise and worship to your cat, your little kitty? If they deserve it, mine deserves it. Charlie, I love you so much. Rest in peace. He's dead, but I still sing to him. Charlie. You guys can sing if you want. Charlie. Charlie, you are the light of the world. Charlie. Just say his name. Say his name. Feel Charlie tonight, you guys. Charlie. Charlie. Thank you. Just for my cat. You don't have to sign up for anything. No tides for Charlie. Just sing for him, people. Come on. Charlie. What I'm gonna do this for 10 minutes. Charlie. Charlie. All right. Well, it's not happening. That's fine. I do pray to him though, seriously, sometimes. What else? He's the only one who's ever listened. It's okay. What's up? No, I do have, he's gone now, but after Charlie died, I got more pets. I got 2 dogs and 4 cats after that. Jesus, that's 6 pets. That is a mentally ill amount of pets to own. If you own that many pets, that's not like it's therapeutic. Nobody's ever, they're not therapy animals, though I would love that, doctor. This cat didn't work. Oh, the cat did not help your anxiety? Maybe get 5 more, see what happens. No, I do. I have a lot of them. I don't know why. If you have more than 3 cats, you had to parent yourself. That's what I'm saying. Like at some point, you didn't get enough of something, and now you're just collecting them. That's what I'm doing. It's going pretty good. People are like, oh, are they trained? No, I don't know anything. I don't know what I'm doing. They just keep. I Googled, can you feed a dog spaghetti? That's my training that I did, like in the cartoon. I want to know how to kiss them. It's hard. I don't know. How do you get a kiss? I actually do. I can kiss my dogs. I have one cat that doesn't like kisses, and I'm working on it. Anyways. Anybody else got that cat? You're just trying to kiss your cat? What is that? I just want to come on. Trying to coax your cat? Anybody else? No? Anybody ever, or okay, maybe not as rapey, do you ever like go to a party? Are you ever the person at the party that sees the cat? You're just like, come on. I want this one to like me, and then they don't. That's kind of that's how I am with all 5 of them. All right. One of them likes me. No, it's good. No, they're fine. I don't know. Are they rescues? No. I mean, they showed up at my door during the pandemic, and I was like, fuck it. Come on in. What's happen? Anyways, you can, they are rescues in the sense that when I die, they can eat me. So we're all hanging in there somehow. Pretty good. It was a little pandemic, I think is what did it. I just started collecting. A lot of people, I guess, got pets. Anybody get pets during the pandemic, you guys? Anybody? Yeah, that's what they did. People got pets and booze and guns. That's what we all got. It was a lot less fun than it sounds, honestly, but that's what happened. I started getting the itchy trigger finger. Is that what you guys call it? I started wanting a gun during the pandemic. I was like, when it started to change for, I was like, I used to be a snowflake like you at home. Then Joe Biden became president. I got a gun, right? Woo! Before he takes it. I was trying to get more people in. I had a vibe. I thought maybe they'd come in. It's good. No, I was like, I gotta get a gun when I went to like some protests. I was on the good side. But there were the other ones, you know. They were just going with gun, like assault rifles and stuff to, I thought it was our protest, but they're like at with the guns. And at the voting booths and stuff. That's pretty weird. People were like, that seems threatening. They're like, no, it's free speech. I have some things to say too, so. Just not at a school, that's all. I don't know. Anybody free speech at school? All right. I started getting worried they were going to free speech me too much, so I was like, maybe I should get a gun. But then at the same time, like I said, mentally ill, should I have a gun? Am I going to free speech myself, for example? You know what I mean? I don't know. But it was like this weird, but I'm working on it, you know, I'm not trying to, now I just am like in this weird debate about getting a gun where like the world is just getting worse, and my mental health is it's a roller coaster. I don't know what to call it. It's just like my paranoia versus my depression. Who's going to get the gun first? It's like, who's going to get me? Who's it going to be? Is it going to be a proud boy or a sad boy? What's going to do it? Who's it gonna be? All right. That was fun. Thanks, everybody.
All right, keep giving it up for Jason Hill. Okay, white people, you love your animals, huh? Sure do. No, real shit. I just moved my sister from Mesa to Scottsdale, and I could tell she was moving into a wider area because it was like pawn shop, gun shop, and then animal hospital. It's like, yeah, I know we're in a good place now. I want you guys to really give it up for your next comic. It is a lady. She was a resident here before. Super, super funny. She actually inspired me to want to do my residency here as well. So I want you to give a very special round of applause for Julia Eyerly.
All right. Who here has broken up with somebody for a really petty reason? Yes. Yeah. All right. Let's hear some examples. What do you got? Her mother. Her mom? That doesn't sound petty. That sounds like pivotal. All right. Wow. I want to know what you think a real reason is to break up with somebody if her family's petty. No? Okay. Somebody broke up with me once because I don't care about scotch. I was like, good. I don't want to talk about scotch for the next 50 fucking years anyway. It sounds boring as fuck. I'd rather talk about the weather. It sounds awful. I got married like pretty much right before all the dating apps and stuff came out. And every generation thinks that, you know, the world's going to hell in a handbasket, right? And dating's awful. But online dating does look genuinely awful. Like, that looks rough. And my husband and I, we have this running joke. It's like, don't get hit by a bus. I don't want to go on Tinder. Sounds awful. Don't make me get on Tinder. But the thing is, like, if something happened to me, I don't know how my husband would log into Tinder because he can't track his own passwords. Like, I'm going to have to leave it for him. Like, if I get a terminal illness, I'm going to have to set up his Tinder profile for him and leave the password in multiple places just so he can get remarried. We were watching, have you guys seen The Golden Bachelor? It's like old people doing The Bachelor. Yeah. It's really fun. It's like the Bachelor, Bachelorette show that's been on forever. They're doing, the guy's 71 years old, and all the women on there, they're between like 60 and 75, I think. It's really fun. So anyway, we're watching, I don't even know how that relates, but we're watching that and talking to my husband about, you know, how long we've been married, whatever. And I told him, you know, you're lucky. I have green eyes, and only 2% of the world has green eyes. Good luck finding that on Tinder. His response was, with a straight face, I'm sure you can filter for that. Enjoy your blue balls. Yeah, okay, so I don't care about scotch at all. Like, I don't care at all. I don't want to talk about it. The only problem I have with weed people is that they won't stop talking about it. Yeah, it's like, smoke weed all you want, just stop talking about it. Fucking bored. I broke up with somebody once because he kept threatening to kill my cat, which I don't think is a petty reason to break up with somebody. But I also know I'm a little bit obsessed with cats. I think Jason Hill and I are going to be friends. And Monét is right. I mean, I don't know if it's all white people, but it's certainly me. Like, I'm fucking obsessed with pets. I was late somewhere once because I stopped on the side of the road to check on a dog that looked lost. Like, really late, like the place closed. But there was a dog that looked like it needed help, and I'm a white lady, so was I supposed to just keep driving? Obviously not. So just do that errand tomorrow. I am a cat person. I love dogs, but like, I grew up with cats, and I went as a crazy cat lady for Halloween once, and it took me 10 minutes to put this costume together with no trips to the store. I had this sweet sweatshirt that I got from my grandma with a built-in Peter Pan collar, bright purple with hummingbirds and shit on it. Cat fur that I taped all over myself. And then an accordion brochure of 30 pictures of my current cat. 10 minutes printing, taping, getting dressed, everything. But I will be the first to admit that if a cat pees in your house, you just have to burn it to the ground. Like, it's never coming out. That's it. And the scorched earth is still going to smell like cat pee. You cannot, you just got to sawzall that shit out. Just get a jackhammer. It's never coming out. All right, so last time, some of you guys are repeats. Have you heard about my dog, the rescue dog I had for a long time? Or does anybody need background? You want context on the dog? You want background? Okay. All right. So husband and I were in the middle of a fixer-upper house remodel. I decide this is a great time. We need a dog. We don't have a shower, but we need a dog. So I'm like, all right, I've never had a dog before. So I start doing research on breeds, whatever. We met a few pit bulls. I wanted a guard dog, and I'm like, these pit bulls are too mellow. So we went with the classic. He's heard this like 50 times, and he's still laughing. I love that. Because it's so fucking stupid. So we go with the classic best dog for a first-time owner, the Rescue Doberman. Yeah, Jesus. Jesus fucking Christ, what was I thinking? And I didn't know shit about dogs. I had no business getting a dog. I had no business getting this dog. I didn't know how to read a dog. So we meet the dog and had no clue that he was super anxious. And I do not say this lightly. I swear to God, this dog had PTSD. Like 3 o'clock in the morning, and he's barking and lunging in a circle at nothing. I'm like, holy crap. He was like Rambo in First Blood when they're trying to shave him in the jail. They put that nightstick across his neck, right? And he kicks his way out through like 7 cops. That's my dog in Petco grooming. So he is 86 from Petco for life. But in his defense, when I picked him up, he said, they drew first blood. So I am on the dog side. So that is the dog that we had for 8 years. And it was a nightmare. But I'm not a fucking quitter. And I was never a dog person. And then all of a sudden I'm like, holy shit, I love this dog. Like, if a vet told me this dog needed braces, I would have done it. I would have been all up in there like, Solly Bear, hold still. Mama's got to get your rubber bands in. Did you eat your headgear again? We're running out of money, bub. We're on subscribe and save couches at this point with this dog. I think Dobermans are the whole reason that a porch couch is acceptable. Like, just try to get a few more months out of it. Fucking nightmare. But I cried so hard when that dog died. We moved him down here and spent a lot of money. A lot of money on trainers, meds, all this stuff for that dog. And he and I got really bonded. And it was great. And so he died in June. And I'm like, man, I'm so glad that we did that. What a great bond we had. I don't need to do that again soon, right? So next thing I know, I'm on the Maricopa County Animal Shelter website looking at rescue Belgian Malinois. That's worse. Like, what are you doing? I'm like, no, back. No, we're not, what the fuck? Then my finger just involuntarily starts clicking on huskies because there wasn't enough screaming in the house last time. Ah! That's what I need, like 8 of those in my house. So now all the newbies, you're all caught up, okay? Psycho dog I shouldn't have got. Love the dog. Dog dies. I'm not doing this again. Now I'm on the shelter website. Okay. So this week I'm looking at Australian cattle dogs that are also known as the redneck Malinois It's like a Belgian Malinois, but smaller and a little less bitey, but still really bitey. Okay? They were originally made to herd cattle by biting them. Like, that's their job. And I'm like, this is a nice medium-sized dog that does well in the heat. I could, just take a walk to the, grocery store with this thing at night and feel safe. And then next thing you know, the thing's like trying to eat trash can tires. I'm getting drug into the street and hit by a fucking bus. So I have not got another dog yet, but it's been close a few times. So if you guys see me trying to get another dog, just punch me in the face. Might as well, because my dog used to he kicked me in the chest once, like backwards into a china hut. Needed a little training, a little behind on the training. Like, who does that? Who gets a dog? He ended up being 90 pounds. And his intake paperwork said that he'd had no formal training and he knew like 3 words. Like, did you not realize what you just did? Like, yeah. Get a dog and be a fucking idiot. Yeah. What? Oh, really? Oh, I care less about baseball than I do about scotch. I don't give a shit at all. But if you guys are happy, I'm happy for you. Okay. All right. Cool. It's very exciting. Now I have your full attention. All right. So, you knew all the dog stuff before, and you're still laughing because you know it was ridiculous. So I'm still like in these crazy dog groups, right? And somebody posts the other day, hey, so I've got a puppy. They're 9 months old and already 105 pounds, and they're jumping up on me every time I come home, and my husband's ready to quit. And then I ask what they've tried, and the answer was basically nothing. And I'm like, okay, so you got the dog when it was a puppy, right? You saw how big its paws are. You do a little math. You got to train the fucking thing. Like, anyway, all right. So I'll get off the soapbox. Is this a soapbox? Get off the soapbox. Yeah, okay, I don't give a shit about scotch. We're caught up on me not getting a dog. Let's see. Oh, yeah, so I've decided to put a profile up on Rover to like walk dogs. And so I got a couple references from like the neighbor lady that was in the rescue group where I got my dog. My sister-in-law put up some stuff. And, we had like rearranged our lives around this fucking dog. So they said a lot of nice things about me. Like, oh, her patience and love is unlimited. She's very intuitive about animals. And I'm reading this. I'm like, that's really sweet. That's also a lot of words for, she doesn't have a fucking couch, bro. Like, this dog destroyed her house. And I still cry at least once a week because I miss that dog. I wonder sometimes what my profile would be if the pets are looking to adopt a human, right? Like, what does my profile say? Under training and supervision, may be able to live with cats, currently chases cats and tries to kiss them in the face. She does well with pizza and cookies as treats and also a swift kick to the face. All right, I'm Julia. Thank you guys so much for your time.
All right, keep those claps going. Give it up for the Diamondbacks, too. I'm glad all you guys came here, all 150 of you guys, instead of going to that game. I really, really appreciate it. Hi, class. How you guys doing? Doing pretty good? Yeah? My name is Monét. I am a weed person. And if I am high and I see a dog in the middle of the street, I'm just going to jump on the closest car hood, okay? And he's going to get sent to doggy heaven or to the animal hospital, one or the other. We have 2 more comics coming up here for you tonight. The next one is an amazing woman. She's going to crack you guys up. And I want you guys to give her all of your energy because there's only 2 more comics left. So... Right? Don't die out now. Go ahead and put your hands together for Miss Kat Schindler.
Thank you. I'm a little bit high right now. So, Sean, I think next time you need to have like another stage right here. This is like walking a tightrope. I'm gonna fall at some point. No, my brother's here from Montana. Oh gosh. Sean. Okay, here's what happened. My mom's best friend from church was supposed to be here tonight, and my brother, who's gay, is here tonight. And so I've been like nervous, like I don't want to offend anybody. So I decided to just get high. And I'm probably going to offend everybody. But so one thing I thought I would start with is a verse from the Bible. And it's Psalm 56:1, which is, "Have mercy on me, O God, for men hotly pursue me all day long." So I feel like my mom's best friend can be happy and my brother can be happy because he gets it, Anyway, not a good idea, guys. Anyway, okay. It's fun watching the Diamondbacks go into the playoffs. Were you guys, World Series. The sports ball game, right? Yeah, no. I know, it's the World Series. It's bigger than the playoffs, right? Right? Yeah. No, I knew that. So I used to live in Boston when I moved there 2007 when the Red Sox got into the World Series. But to get into the World Series, they had to beat Cleveland. So exact same thing. Game 7, Red Sox win, 40,000 fans flood the streets chanting, "Yankees suck." Like, guys, I know I've had a few beers, but didn't we just play Cleveland? Like, not even the same division. Turns out it's just a Boston thing. Yankees suck. So a few months later, we go see the Celtics in the NBA playoffs. Finals. Celtics win, 20,000 fans flood the streets chanting, "Yankees suck." Like, guys, not even the same sport, right? So a few months later, we go see the New Kids on the Block, the comeback tour. 40,000 fans chanting, "We want our money back." But to be fair, I started it because if I wanted to see a group of men having a midlife crisis, I would go hang out with my husband and his dirt bike buddies. Like, I'm good. Best part about Boston was I got high for the first time. Maybe not as high as this, but it was the first time. And so I show up at this party, and I'm treated at the door with a tray of brownies, and I'm oblivious. I don't know what's in them. And one thing about me, I'm not like a stop at one kind of girl. Like, I had 2 or 3. And we're hanging out, and someone said, "Hey, let's go get food." And I was like, "Did you not just see me eat 7 brownies? Of course I want to go get food," right? So we go get food. It's Boston in the middle of winter, and the streets are just ice. And at this point, I'm feeling the 10 brownies, but I still don't know I'm high yet. So we cross this major intersection, and a car is trying to stop for the light, but it hits ice, runs into me, and causes this big accident. Luckily, there was a cop there, and he comes over, excuse me, ma'am, are you okay? I'm great. Like, he goes, excuse me, ma'am, are you high? If you can get high by eating 15 brownies, it's a good chance. So he started chewing me out, you kids are unbelievable. I'm writing you a ticket. I don't even know what it's for, because I'm just thinking, can you overdose on weed and or brownies? Like, this could be rough. So he snaps me back into it, and he goes, what do you have to say for yourself? Yankees suck. He put his ticket back and let me go. Cheers. You'd think that was the last time I had 20 brownies in one sitting. But then COVID happened. It's pretty regular. I gained some weight during COVID, and I was invited to this event, and someone there told me the average American is coming out of the pandemic either a hunk, a chunk, or a drunk. My first thought was, I really wish someone would have told me this was an intervention, because I could use a drink right now. Second thought was, I'm crushing this pandemic because I've nailed 2 of those 3. Like, bit of an overachiever. So I'm trying to lose weight. So I went and got a personal trainer, which makes my husband furious because my degree is in exercise and health science. So I'm paying someone to tell me what I already know while I'm still dealing with student loans. Right. I think he should be more upset that I'm sleeping with the guy. No, I'm not. But ever since I said that, he stopped whining about the student loans. So it's good. Sean, how much time do I have left? Let's go with in general, because if you know that, yeah. What? 1 minute? There you go. Sure. Okay. So, I'm so sorry, guys. Yeah, I'll just get off because I'm just going to stand here. Thank you so much. Cheers.
Y'all give it up for Kat. Kat, you got me? You got me after the show, Kat? Kat, I'm going to be looking for you after the show. You said, you holding on to something there. Hey, y'all give it up for Sean, too. He worked so hard, and now he's lost his voice. Some bad cat got his tongue. Got to be more careful next time. Also, I wanted to let you guys know, please come out next Tuesday because we're having like a Halloween special. We're going to have costumes. It's going to be fun as hell. Absolutely. So I really want to big up this next comic. Sean kind of threw me in the mix. I don't know really what to say because I don't know half these motherfuckers. But he is pretty funny. I've seen him once before. Never met a black guy with a white girl's name as a last name. But give it up for Jason Blair.
Thank you. How's everybody doing tonight? Yeah, I need the energy. I'm newly single, right? So I'm on Tinder swiping right like a motherfucker. And this is how I found out women don't really give a fuck about men no more, fellas. I met this woman right on Tinder. Go to our house, we hang out, everything. We do what grown folks do. She said, after we done doing what we do, she said, where do you live? I said, I stay at 58542 DeVille. She said, I don't know where that's at. What's your cross streets? I said, Cadillac and DeVille. I've been living with this bitch ever since. I got my Xbox hooked up and everything. Women out here sucking homeless dick. Amen. Amen. And that's equivalent to a man getting head from a crackhead, because it's all the same shit. As a kid, I was a hooper. I was also a flirt. But see, I used to flirt with the teachers. See, this was back before the students started telling on the teachers for doing it to them. I wouldn't have said shit. I don't live at home with my mama. My shit. Because I was selling drugs. My stepdaddy was doing drugs. I wanted to start serving them, but he wouldn't buy them from me. And we could have kept it in the house. But he was selfish. So I told on it. My mama's been happily divorced about 5 years now. Even though she's not my best supporter, I told my mom, I said, Mom, I want to do comedy. She said, I mean, sometimes people make it. But Michael Jordan, he had to practice every day for 20 years, Jason. I said, what the fuck type of motivational speech is that? So I moved out her house. I heard my homegirl, what's your name, Julie? Julia came up here and asked about a petty reason for people to break up. And I just experienced one because I'm going through a breakup. And the reason we broke up was because I wouldn't eat her pussy. And I'm dead motherfucking serious. Because I eat pussy according to your credit score. Shit. What the fuck I'm supposed to tell my future wife? I just been out here eating pussy and ass until I found you? Absolutely not. I gotta say something for her. Bitch. So I bought a condo. And I do what I want to do now. You know what I'm saying? I'm meal prepping and everything in my shit. Ain't missed a meal since I left the bitch. So I feel like I made the right decision. And she cheated on me. Now let me tell you how she cheated on me, right? Now it's hard for a white, because she was a Caucasian woman. It's hard for a white woman to cheat on you because they is basic. They either go to Starbucks in the morning, then they going to work, and they might go hiking. They ain't really got many reasons to be doing extra shit. Now a black woman, she gotta get her hair done, her nails done, her eyelashes installed. She gotta go see her mama. There's a whole lot of shit she could be doing to make up for why she ain't answering that motherfucking phone. But you know a white woman cheated immediately. So I asked her, I said, where the fuck was you at? She said, oh, I was at Mary Upchurch house. I said, bitch, you don't go to church? She said, no, I was at Mary Upchurch house. I said, so you was with Jesus, mama? At church? You was a motherfucking lie. Then she said, no, I actually was drinking last night and I fell out of truck. I said, well, thanks for letting me know you was with a nigga. The fuck type of motherfucking response is that? See, a woman would have said, I was with my homegirl Tasha, and she started some shit, and then she got into it with these people, and the girl hit me in the head, because she had a knot on her motherfucking head from falling out the truck. I'm talking about a Tom and Jerry knot. Then this bitch trying to make up a reason for me to believe this shit, she goes to the hospital and sent me a picture of her from the hospital with an IV in her arm like this. She up there getting fluids. I said, are you serious? I'm from East Chicago, Indiana. You can't just tell me anything. And this was the first time I was faithful. And I wasn't faithful to her because she was a good woman and no shit like that. I was faithful because I was a deadbeat daddy the last time. And now I got a 1-year-old son with her. And I just wanted to do right by my little boy. Well, she thought I was a trick. So she told me one day, she said, she said, I'm done doing anything extra for you. I'm not giving you any more food stamps. I said, bitch, I was sitting here when you called CPS. You lied anyway. You told them you ain't know where I was, what my birthday was, or any of that. So fellas, if you ever have, because I'm extorting her right now for food stamps. If she don't meet me at the drop-off spot, that's 50 in food stamps. I gotta have it. Because I will report your ass for fraud. Because that's what it is. And I can tell a lot of you brothers are deadbeat dads because y'all ain't never heard the conversation that they had with CPS. I mean, with the food stamp office. When they call, they basically got to tell y'all. They basically got to tell the food stamp office, y'all ain't shit. And then act like all them food stamps hers. Absolutely not. I need $350 because she gets $700. And I've been eating good. Anybody have been held in contempt of court? Only me, huh? I go to court with my homeboy, right? I'm trying to be a support system for this nigga and all that, right? So the judge said, what's your occupation? Talking to my homeboy. He said, I'm a rapper. I chuckled. The judge said, one more outburst, I'm gonna hold you in contempt of court. He continued with the proceedings. The judge told my homeboy, I sentence you to 48 months in federal penitentiary. My homeboy said, no problem, Your Honor, I can do that standing on my head. The judge said, I'm gonna give you another 48 months to get you back on your feet. I start laughing, I go to jail with this motherfucker. We in the cell adding up his time. He said, how long you got? I said, I leave Monday. I said, you got 8 years. I'm gonna send you something on your commissary, my boy. Amen. Anybody here ever shot at somebody? Like a gun? You ever shot at somebody? Only me? I wanted to be a thug when I was a young man, you know? So check it, right? This is a true story. I shot at this dude before, right? Well, I shot at a couple people. I had a wild weekend. But this nigga called me the next day. He said, I knew it was you because I drove back around the corner and you had on that red FUBU outfit. That's how you know it was a long time ago. But anyway, he pulled up on me. He said, JB, nigga, you better quit playing on me. Boy, I'll do that to you. I said, nigga, what would Jesus do? I'm still here. God is good. God is motherfucking good. My first time doing comedy, I was getting evicted. Because a lot of people like to ask, how did you start doing comedy? And I was on my way, on the verge of getting evicted. I was selling shit all on Craigslist and everything like that. And the reason I started doing comedy was because all the comedians that I studied, they said that they were either poor or homeless. And I said, fuck it, what I got to lose? I was on the verge of both of them. And it's been cool, though. You know what I mean? I like comedy because, you know, anything you're going through, you can get it off your chest. And that's what the fuck I do, because Facebook asks you one question. They say, what's on your mind? And I tell them. Every motherfucking day. And my baby mama, you know how like when you break up with a girl and then she try to make you jealous by sending a picture of her and her new nigga? Like they're supposed to make you mad or some shit like that? She sent me a picture of her and her new dude, right? I say, now I'm not a hater. But this nigga look like an albino roach with dreads. And I told her, she said, well, he treats me nice. I said, well, roaches are nonviolent. They are nonviolent. She threw me out the house and got mad at me because I had good credit and I was capable to go get me a better apartment than she had. She stayed on 51st and Thunderbird. And there's homeless people everywhere. Now, this what made me draw the line as far as like I'm leaving her. Because I wake up one morning, go get me some coffee, and there's a homeless motherfucker sleep in my car. Fucked me up. The part that really fucked me up was when he got out of the car and said he thought it was his car. I went and looked at the plates. He went and looked at the plates. I said, man, if you don't get the fuck out of my car. And this is a true story. And this only can happen in Arizona, because where I'm from, motherfucker would have got shot. East Chicago, Indiana. Ain't no games being played. I'm kind of bland tonight because I'm tired. I'm an Uber driver, and I got a job, and then I come do this shit, and then I got to drive home, and I ain't ate because I'm on a budget. Is that the light, or you recording me? All right, I'm gonna end it on this one here, man. I'm an ordained minister. That's funny to y'all? Pass the collection plate round this motherfucker. Send that motherfucker. I'm gonna go and get out of here, man. Y'all have a good night, man. I was tired.
Y'all clap it up. Nigga, didn't I tell you don't come up here and tell on yourself on the live stream? Now, you done told about food stamps and everything. They are coming for you tonight. Baby mama, they all coming for you tonight. Anyway, y'all have been absolutely amazing. I hope to see you next Tuesday because it will be Halloween, and we'll have an amazing lineup for you then as well. So get home safe and do whatever y'all do. That's it. Have a great night.